Okay, so we can start. So first of all, welcome everyone to this webinar of Biz Analyst in English, where we are going to cover some topics which are in daily use for a business owner and how our application helps out in solving certain issues which are minor issues, not a major issues, but it's a concern for most of the business owners because they need to depend on someone or the other for these reports. So today we'll be conducting this webinar and I'll be helping you out with these reports. So just a minute. Okay. Uh, with this, first of all, I would just like to know, I would just want like to conclude that the polls will be open from start till the end. So if you're at all at any point of time you feel like giving us a poll of how you are liking this webinar or how you are liking, how much you are liking our topics, and are you using the application, what all features you are using, you can just mention all the things in the poll. And also our question and answer series are live in the backend. So if at any point of time you want to ask anything or you want to know about anything, just raise a question and we'll be there to serve you. And also with this, this is completely an informative webinar. So if at all you want to know something, then please raise a question. If at all you are having some issue at your end, like as I said in my previous webinars, if you are having some issue at your end and you want to get in touch with us, please raise a ticket because that will be a much better platform to work on your issues. This is completely an informative sort of a thing where will be addressing all the informations regarding the business product. So today's agenda, I'll first we will get to know about that. So today we are going to talk about how to keep track of your sales, how to do how to follow up on your outstanding and try to work on reducing it, how to manage your inventory, how to use data entry from the mobile application, how to do check-in and check-out, which is a salesperson tracking thing and which is also a productivity tool. We'll know about it as well. How to view the key business reports that are not in tally, but we are giving it as an additional feature just to increase the value of tally in an additional way. How to add user and give limited permissions. In your organization you are suppose 50 people, you want to give this application to each and every user and you want to keep a track of everything. How you can do that, how you can give limited permission, we will discuss about that. And how to use one more feature of ours, that's refer and earn. So basically we'll go through this agenda. Okay, after that, uh, suppose we after this webinar you want to contact us for anything, you want to work on anything, like you want to know something about this, more about this application, you want to get in touch with us, how can you do this? You can first of all visit our website help.bizanalyst.in. For anything, any query, you can visit over there. We have created a documentation of each and everything. Next, if you want to get in touch with us on call, so this is our support number, 88 798 90798. So you can contact us at any point of time. But this might be a little bit crazy thing, as we are having a lot of customers calling us, and suppose you are not able to contact us on this number, then the other option will be create a ticket from the mobile app. You just create a ticket with whatever you want to know, with whatever you want, you are facing any issue, with whatever you want to give us any suggestion. Also, if you want to give us any suggestion, just raise a ticket, we will get back to you as soon as possible. Next is a YouTube channel. So many of you might be knowing that we also come live on YouTube. Like right now also this webinar is live on YouTube. So we come up with YouTube videos, like many of the short videos are there for many features. You can at any point of time you can just go there and visit those videos. With that, suppose if all of this is not available, you can just mail it to us at help@siliconveins.com. So it's our email where you can just mail us and definitely we'll get back to you there also. Next up is there's one offer going on right now. It's an exciting offer for most of the users and definitely for renewals as well. Many of the customers who are using our application from past couple of years, like more than 3 years, some of the customers are using it from more than 3 years. And for them, we have come up with these offers. The offer is basically, suppose you are a firm of, suppose as I said, 50 users, you want to give it to each and every person. So definitely based on number of users requirement, the offer is in a single tele license. If you go for 2 to 4 devices, you get one device free from our side. If you go from 5 to 9 devices, you get 2 devices from our side. And if you go for more than, sorry, if you go for 10 or more than 10 devices, you get 3 devices from our side. Also, the basic module is completely like charged, but the advanced modules like the data entry and the check-in checkout feature, the salesperson tracking feature, is completely free of cost right now. That's an additional offer which is running on right now, because definitely we are working on many new things and these features are going to be charged in the future. So it's an opportunity for you guys that you can avail these offers. With this, we have one additional offer of 1 month additional subscription. You can avail this offer. How? Suppose I like this webinar, I download the application, I take a trial of 7 days. So for 7 days, I can use this application free of cost without any charges on a trial basis on my data. And suppose on the third or fourth day, I like this application, I want to subscribe it for at least a year or 2 year subscription. I can directly purchase it from mobile application. Okay. Once it is done, I'll get 1 month additional subscription, but it should be done before 7 days. The offer is, if you purchase the subscription before it expires, then only you get this 1 month additional subscription, only if you purchase it online from the mobile application. Suppose you come through any dealer, at that point of time, if you pay to the dealer, then you don't get this offer. But definitely you will be through this that dealer only. But suppose with that you are coming from that dealer, still you purchase from the mobile application, you get 1 month additional subscription. So you will be coming through that dealer, but just it's just that you are paying to the company via that dealer. So it's a simple thing. You need to purchase it online, then only you get this additional subscription. Okay. So this is the off, and basically with this we'll start with the webinar. So the once again, I'll share my screen. I hope everyone is able to view my screen. First of all, this is my application. Okay, the company is showing on the top, demo company, and I want to see the entire data of this demo company. So now I need to figure out how. What are the analysis I am providing you, so that you can grow better, or in a simple terms, your firm can grow to the next level. So first of all, as we said, how to keep a track of sales and how to do a small analysis of sales. So first of all, whenever you come on the application, it's on the dashboard that you get all the key reports or key numbers of your firm, like an overview. How much is your sales? How much is your purchase, receipt payment, outstanding receivables, outstanding payables, cash bank balance, sales order, purchase order, delivery note, receipt note, and all the key reports on that. After that, suppose I want to analyze the sales. So my sales is like right now 22,76,496 for the time period I have selected on the top. Then suppose I go inside that sales. I right now I am able to see the gross figure, but I want to see my net figure. It's there 22 lakh 6,418 rupees. Also, the bar graph option is given there. It will help you to analyze like your business is going on the uptrend or the downtrend. You can analyze it with a simple thing, like by just a graph. Then after that, you can see all your ledgers, like air chemicals. It's a party of mine. How much sales it's done, and with Amazon, how much sales it's done, and all the parties. Suppose I want to change the time period. Okay, so I can select from the calendar. I can just change my time period and I can view accordingly. Okay, here also on the top of that graph you can see like the sales figure and the credit note is also shown. So all the figures are shown here directly from your tally, And definitely this is not an analysis, it's directly taken from there. Analysis starts from this point of time. Here you can see all the ledgers are given. Okay, if I click on any ledger, air chemicals, you can see all the invoices are given of that particular ledger. Suppose I click on any invoice, I'll get all the details of that particular invoice. Now if I want to share this invoice to a particular person, like my salesperson, that particular party, I can directly select the share button, and it will directly one second, it will directly go on the WhatsApp. So you can see this is a particular overview, or I can say a preview of this tax invoice, and this is how it will be shown to your particular ledger. It's the basic structure of an invoice. We have not done any customization in this. We take the basic structure of an invoice format. So this was the very simple thing, but now comes the analysis part. These were the ledgers, but right now I want to see how much my company is performing in terms of ledger group. So here comes the filter part. Here we have given the filters of like ledger group, voucher type, stock item, month on month, bill wise, cost center, cost category, everything. Definitely some of the features are still under development, like the cost center part. But if you go according to the ledger group, it's an awesome analysis. I'll show you how. Suppose I click on the ledger group part. You can see I am getting here sended datas. My sended datas is 20,600, sorry, 20 lakh 6,418 rupees. Before that sended datas, there's a plus button. You can see there are three sales group. I have like three ledger groups I have created according to salesperson A, B, and C. I want to do a small analysis like which of my salesperson is performing much better than the rest of them. So I can see salesperson C is doing better than A and B. I can go in that. In salesperson, okay, in salesperson C, here I can see the entire figure the same way as as I was able to see on the previous page. But right now I also want to see, suppose my salesperson C is performing better, but in which segment he is doing better, like in which stock group he is performing better. I can just select the same filter again and select stock group. So now I'm viewing my data in sales, then I came into ledger group, then I'm coming into stock group. So I can see that in electronic section he's performing like the best part right now is his electronic section. So I can think of it whether I want to see the best part or the worst part. If I want to increase his best part, definitely I can go into electronics, and then I can again select a filter of stock item in electronics, which is the product which is like able to sell more. Okay, so here I get a complete data about that, or a small analysis of that part. But suppose if I want to see that this is my ledger group, okay, salesperson A, B, and C, which of my salesperson is not able to perform that much better. So you can see salesperson is A is a bit behind than the rest of them. So I can go in that. I can just I'm very sorry for this. I can just go into stock item again. Okay, stock group I'll select. Here I can see that my salesperson A, who is not able to perform like the rest of my team, is better in electronic section again, but he is not able to perform in mobile section. So now I have to decide whether to push him for the mobile section, or to make him to make sure that his electronic section gets stronger and stronger. I can do any of the things according to my will, according to my analysis, and according to the future planning I have right now for my firm. Suppose I am having a planning that all of my salesperson should be best in their own segment. So in this case right now, he's best in electronics. So I'll try to push him for the electronic thing. But suppose I think of like all my salesperson should be able to sell each and everything, then I need to work on all mobile section. So I'll come in the all mobile section. I'll try to analyze this part, that why my salesperson A is not able to perform in this section, which is the product he is not comfortable with, or there's a possibility that he is not comfortable with the product knowledge, is not comfortable with the clients, or is not comfortable with some other thing. This I can do a small analysis of, and I can try to get my sales to the next level, or at least it can be a process to increase my sales. So this is a thing where I can keep a complete track of my sales. I can do a small analysis also, and I can get back to my salesperson or my team or according to ledgers I'm working on, and I can try to get to the next level and increase my sales. Also, we have given the share option at each and every point. Suppose I create the ledgers again in the filter. Here the share button is given. If I want to share all this data with someone from my team, I can directly share it. This will be the particular format which the concerned person will get when you share this via WhatsApp, via email, anything. Okay. So this was a small analysis of sales. Now, right now, I'm concerned like suppose I'm a distributor or a manufacturer where I give my stock on credit. So sales is happening, but with that, my outstanding is also getting increased. It's on the increasing road. So how I can reduce that, or how I can keep a track of it, or how I can work on it. So you can just see that we have an option of outstanding receivables on the dashboard. I'll just come and click over here. My all the ledgers will be shown with a small details on the top. You can see, suppose I select the air chemicals. Here credit days is shown. First of all, uh, credit limit is shown. With that, the amount that is already given on in credit. Okay, the amount of which the total stock is given on credit, it's 1,54,620.35 paisa. Okay, so and also it's there's a one like one thing which is shown in red. It's average payment days. That's a 42.6 like days. So I'll just explain you what it is. Suppose the credit limit is 30 days, and I have given him stock in 10 different bills. So first bill was like for 30 days, but it came to me in like suppose 20 days. The second bill came to me around 30 days, but after that the bill cycle got increased. The cycle got increased from 30 to 40, 40 to 50. So it takes an average of number of bills and your credit limit and your credit days, and gives you an average time approximately in how much time the customer or the party is giving your money back. Okay, so if this comes down, suppose it's right now 42 days, so I can just say that for each and every 1 rupee I am giving on credit, it takes 42.6 days to come back to me. So this is a alarming cycle for me if it goes on increasing, because the cash flow will not increase at my end, it will increase at customers end, and I need to make sure of my company also. So I need that cash flow at my end. So if that comes down, it's a good thing. If it goes up, it's a bad thing for my firm, because the money cycle will keep on rotating if it gets reduced. So I need to analyze this thing. So it's a small analysis. Definitely it's there in tally also, but there you need to sit in front of tally and you need to figure out these things. Here we give it to you upfront. Okay. After that, we suppose I come in air chemicals. Here I'll get here some of the statistics which I'm showing right now. It's credit days, like the credit period is 30 days, credit limit 10 lakh rupees. Post dated, the post dated what all amount came to me, or it's going to come, it's shown on the top, on the top of the graph. After that, all the bills that are still due with me, okay, that are still due and the party has not done the payment, it will show with the invoice number, bill amount, date. Like the first invoice, you can see it was on 23rd July 18. 745 days has passed, still I have not received my payment. Okay, due date was of 22nd August 2018, and right now it's 2020. So it's an alarming thing for me. Don't go on the figures of amount because it's a dummy data, but you can just see the analysis what we are trying to give you. You can check this out in your own data on your tally and on your Biz Analyst application. So this will be an entire analysis of your complete data with with the current party with whom you are working. Suppose I want to share him all this data, I want to remind him that this much amount is still pending. What can I do? You can see on the top we have given a share button. You can directly share this with him in a PDF format. This is the format we are sharing: the date of the invoice, reference number or the invoice number, pending amount, what is the pending amount, due on, when was the credit days limit was over, overdue by days. So you can see like 745 days. From 745 day, the over limit is done. It's overdue, and still the party has not done the payment. So you can, if he sees this, he will be able to see that this is what the analysis we are going in our form, and he will make sure that he has to make sure that the amount is given to you back as soon as possible. He needs to clear his outstanding. Okay. So this is one sort of analysis that you can do here. It's just one sort. I'm coming up with one more thing. But suppose you are having 500 parties at your end, giving this outstanding reminder to each and every party. It's an hectic thing. And on top of that, this was the party whose outstanding is pending from last 2 years. There can be some of the parties whose outstanding is pending from more than 6 months, more than 7 months, and you need to analyze it on different terms. So how can you do it? I'll give you a small feature for this. It's a share button on the bottom. First of all, we'll discuss what is the share button. It's a simple thing. If I want to send this outstanding reminder to each and every one at the same point of time, this is the share button with which will help you. Just click on this share button. It will ask you send multiple payment reminders. Okay. Here, there's a select all button on the top. Here you can see 11 items are selected. Sorry, 11 parties are selected. Okay, like the air chemicals is selected. Rest all the things are all the parties are not selected. Then again, Britannia is selected. So what is the thing like why all others are not selected? It's simple because right now the outstanding reminder feature works on email. Okay, we give a notification to your parties on email. But suppose you are not having the email ID of the concerned party, then definitely we won't be able to send this reminder to him. Okay, so what you need to do, first of all, you need to contact all your parties, get their email addresses in your tally ledger. Okay, you need, there's an option in your tally in the ledger section that you need to enter the email ID of that particular party as well. So you can once you get those email ID directly, as you can say, see, air chemicals, the email ID is there. For Amazon, the email ID is not there, so that's why it's not selected. And suppose if I just click on send reminder, are you sure you want to send outstanding reminders to 11 customers? Send email. Outstanding reminders scheduled. And within a couple of minutes, all of your customers will get a reminder on their email. From our side, definitely we'll be sending those emails from the Biz Analyst side, but definitely it will be from your name, and the customer will also get a reminder on your name, on your behalf. So definitely you the customer will come to know about this outstanding thing. You can also share it separately on WhatsApp, but for bulk emailing, we need, for bulk reminder, we need to use the email part. Okay, so this is a feature very which can help you contact each and every customer at the same point of time. Then suppose you send it on Monday morning at 10 a.m., as I've given this example a couple of times. One of our dealer does this. He sent this reminder on every Monday morning at 10 a.m. By the end of Monday evening, he gets a couple of calls from his customers that, sir, we got your notification and please come and collect the check or give your details, we'll transfer the amount or something. But suppose your efforts is reduced on those two or three customers. So this can help you at least to reduce your efforts, get a notification at each and every point of time. And also you can say your customers that, sir, we are trying to give you the notification from a couple of times. You are not answering to our calls, you are not answering to our notifications. How will we able to work with you if you're not providing us a better solution, or you're not trying to move the cash? Because this is the thing that is going to help you increasing your business. Because if the cash cycle it doesn't moves on, definitely it's an alarming thing for you. So this will help you. Also suppose you want to like analyze this data on a periodic basis, then we have given that period cycle to also to you. On the top you can see filter by days range. You can directly select the filter according to your will. Suppose I want to see greater than 60 days only. You will get all the data for greater than 60 days. All those parties whose payment is pending from last from more than 60 days, you will be able to see those data. So this is a small analysis of the outstanding part, and also the a major feature of the outstanding uh, of reducing your outstanding, which we came up with. Okay. Now, definitely, if we are having sales, if we are having outstanding, there is going to be an inventory option. Okay. So for that, it's the item section that we need to come on. Here you can see the complete item list that is there in my tally will be shown to you here with the total amount of inventory, stock inventory that I'm having with me. Right now, it's 39 lakh 26,297 rupees. This is the value of the total inventory I am having right now with me. Suppose I'll just start with one example. Suppose I want to check what is the status or the summary of the Amazon Kindle right now with I am having with me. So you can see in on Amazon Kindle, you can just have a look that the price is shown. First of all, it's of 2,890 rupees. Its average per rate is shown. Its standard cost and standard price according to your entries in tally, it will be shown. Reorder level and minimum order level, that this will also according to the entries you are done in tally, and the closing stock I'm having right now, that will be shown on the right. So you can see 107, this is a quantity I'm having right now in my godown or in my shop or some in my office or something like that. Suppose I click on Amazon Kindle. Here you will get the entire summary of this particular product, the inventory closing, the price list, the pending sales order and everything. Okay. Suppose if I also select BlackBerry, you will get a complete status like inventory closing and everything. Suppose you can, if you want to see the primary batch of in which godown it is there. Okay, I'll show you in that way. Suppose I select Amazon Kindle. In inventory closing, I'm having two godowns with me, the batch A and the primary batch. And you can just see in which batch you are having those particular quantity, how much quantity you are having in a particular batch, or how much you want, or how much you is the excess you are having. You can do a small sort of analysis. Also, here you will get to know all the customers that you are having. One second. Okay. Here you will get to know all the customers who have purchased this application, who has purchased this particular item from you. Also, you will be able to know from whom have you purchased this product. So this will help you in your analysis, and you can also definitely contact them at any point of time for any dealing. So this is also a short analysis that we have come up, and definitely there is going to be still much more things in this, which will be coming in the near future. Yeah. Then there was one feature that is a like one of the most used features right now, which is the salesperson tracking. Okay, many of the customers used to tell us that, sir, we are having a team of suppose 10 to 12 people. I'm the owner and I have a team of 10 to 12 people. I want to keep a track of each and everything. Where is my salesperson? Where is it going? Which parties he's talking to, and everything. And I also want to check whether they are working properly or they need my help or anything. So what we did, we came up with a feature of check-in, check-out. Basically the thought was, suppose if we give a salesperson tracking on like on live. Okay, you will get a live location where your salesperson is. Then definitely at that point of time you will be able to know where your salesperson is. But after that, if you want to check again that where your salesperson was at that particular time or yesterday, you won't be able to know that, because you are not having that data right now with you. So what we thought, suppose there is a data in which you can have a look on the entire month or the entire year data, where all which all places your salesperson went, what was the activity that he did, what all things can you improve on. So what we did, suppose I'm your salesperson, I'll just give an example. I'm your salesperson. I come to the parties section. I'm going to visit air chemicals in couple of minutes. Once I reach air chemicals, I'll just open my application and come to parties and this air chemicals. Here there's a check-in feature over here. So I'll just click on check-in. Are you sure you want to check in? And yes, check-in done. So you can see salesperson check-in is done. Okay. So my timer is on, my location is noted down. And now I'll do all the meeting part. I'll just talk about the payment or the sales order, anything, the discussion that happened. and now I'm going to leave this party and I'm going to go to next party. So what I'll do, I'll just, whenever I just move out of the office of the party, I'll just click on checkout. Here you can see my meeting timing is noted out. It was of 25 seconds. Suppose I had a discussion of payment. Okay, if at all there's any attachment to it, like a receipt note or a receipt or a check or a cash, I can just add an attachment over here and then check out. So again the timer is noted down, okay, and again the location is noted down. So how will this feature help you? I'll give you a short example again for that. I need to come to report section. Okay, suppose my salesperson did this check in checkout and I'm the owner. I want to check where what all things he had done. So I'll just come over here, sales team check in report, and I can see over here my name is there. Okay, total meetings done, total time that I spent with those meetings. Your all the salesperson list will come over here, and all the meetings that they have done will come over here. So this is of the month of September. Suppose I select last month. So you can say last month, if I want to do an analysis of last month, the meetings will come over here with a complete details. So first of all, of 21st August, if I see, it was air chemicals again on at 1.4 1 hour 4 minutes PM. I entered the party, and at 1 6 I left that office of that party. And also the comments is there, like discussed about payments. Also if I click on that like the report, I'll get a complete location details also, like from where did I did the check in and check out part. And with the same thing will come at this second meeting also. So you can see this is a complete analysis of this thing, of your salesperson's productivity or your salesperson tracking. Also suppose if I want to share this details with anyone, I can just share it. Here you can see it's a complete analysis of time, date, party name, check-in, checkout, with check-in, checkout also with the time and with the location, time spent at that particular place at that with that particular party, and the comments. Like first it was for sales and strategies, then I discussed about payment. So here, uh, suppose me and my owner sits on every first and analyze this details on every first of the last month. Okay, what all things I've done in the last month and what all things I need to improve on, what all things we can like exclude from our activity, what who all parties are performing well, who all parties where we are giving a much more efforts, and they are not performing, or they are performing better, or they can perform better. All this analysis can be done on every first or second of the next month. So it's a complete analysis of productivity as well with salesperson tracking. So it's up to you that how you want to use this feature. It's because these are the analysis that one of our customer has given us, so you can work accordingly. Also we have some more features like this. Okay, this was only for check-in checkout type, like the salesperson tracking and the productivity tool. We have some more productivity tools with us. Like we have some features that will help you talk, like get back to your customers, work on inactive items, work on your top customers as well. So I'll start with the top reports. First of all, you need to come on the report section and come in the top reports. In top reports, one second. In top reports you can see here is the here are the customers, like who are my top customers. I can have a filter on them. Like suppose I'm having 100 customers, but only 5% of those customers, like the 5 customers, are giving me the maximum number of like orders, or maximum number of business with me, who are doing maximum business with me. And suppose if I work with those 5 customers, it's enough for me. But still I want to grow my business, and I can view according to ranking of who is performing how, and how I can or else I'll give you one more example. If suppose my 100th customer, okay, there's a party at the 100th rank, and suppose he starts giving me more orders, he starts doing much more business with me, and if he comes on the 90th level or the 80th level, is my business increasing? Because for the top 5 customers, if I say, if I just do a call in once a week or once a month, that's enough. My salesperson or my team is taking care of them. But if I work more on the 100th customer, will that customer give me more business? Will that help me increase my business? Or can I just increase my customer base with that? So this or analysis can be done over here. And this is not just for customers, this is also for suppliers. If I want to know how many suppliers I am having with me, because having only one supplier can be a risky part as well, but having a backup is also a good thing. So you need to check on that also. Also, if I want to know items sold by value, top items sold by value, or item purchased by value, or item sold by quantity or purchased by quantity, so you can have an qualitative and quantitative analysis both on this side as well. So this is the top report section, a small analysis, very small analysis in terms of reports, but a very big impact can be created with this. With that, we have one more report of inactive customers. uh, I'll take an example for this as well. Suppose you started your business on 1st January 2020, but you started increasing your business is doing very much good. You're booming right now, and right now it's 5th September. So you are having 100 customers in your list, but suppose the first customer who did the business with you is not like doing business with you from last 4 months. So because there can be a number of reasons, like suppose you are not having the particular service that he wants, or you are not able to perform well with him, or definitely it's a possibility that you are working with new customers, and there's a possibility you might have forgotten about that particular customer. So you can get back to that customer again, and you can with this list. Suppose I just take an example over here also. Okay, so you can see over here in air chemicals, the last order was given to me, or the last business transaction was done with me on 22nd May 2020. So this is an alarming thing for me, that from May, like it's June, July, August, September, it's last 3 months. From last 3 months he has not given me any business. So I can get back to him at and like start my business again, because gaining a new customer is much more difficult than retaining a previous customer in today's point of time with new competition and everything. So definitely I can use this report to get back my customers. And definitely if you want to have any analysis of these customers, you can directly click on air chemicals, and you will get a complete detail of these customers. Okay, the summary, the items that you sold to this particular customer, and also if he's your supplier, the items that you purchased from these customers, you will get a complete detail about these things. With this, we have one more report of inactive items. Suppose you are doing okay, here also I'll take an example. iPhone. iPhone each year releases one new iPhone. Okay, Apple releases one new iPhone. So suppose you are having iPhone 11 right now with you in your stock. Suppose you are having 10. By September, each September iPhone comes up with new updates, with new releases. And suppose you are having still 2 to 3 iPhones 11 pending in your list, and the new update comes, new iPhone is released, and people start taking new iPhone from you. But you are, and you are busy with that iPhone 12 suppose, and you are selling it, you are having a boom. But just imagine, you purchased iPhone 11, 10 in your stock. Out of those 10, 8 are sold. All your like the initial payment that you did to Apple, or all your investment has been recovered. But what about your profits? The last two pending iPhone is your profit. You need to work on that. Suppose you don't sell this iPhone 11, your profit is stuck. You just worked for the company, you didn't work for yourself. Then what is the use of working? So in this case, if you get this particular report, that uh, in my inactive item list, I am having two iPhone 11 pending still with me, and I need to get a customer for that. I need to analyze what I can do about these things. Suppose if I'm not having any customer, I can again contact my supplier, that please take it from back from me, and you can give it to someone else, as I'm not having any customer. Or I can just sell it to some other customer at might be a might be with a discount, because that will be just a discount. But keeping that product in your inventory for long time without selling it, it's a junk in your inventory that you need to get rid of, because it's taking away all your profits. Definitely there will be new products coming, you need to work on that. But first of all you need to come up with customers for your existing products. So here also, this is one of our analysis that we are trying to provide you, to just reduce your inventory with your inactive items. If those items get off your inventory, definitely there will be a lot of space in your go down, as well as in your inventory level as well. You can work on new products also, or you can at least do an analysis that what is the conversion ratio, what is the how many products you are ordering and how many products are going in suppose 2 months, in 4 months, in 6 months, like the cohort analysis that most of the analysts do. So you can do analysis of this sort also. Mm. So these were the key reports that we came up, and these were also because many of the customers gave us the feedback for these reports. Okay. And also there are a couple of more reports, or I would say a productivity tool that I'm having for you. It's the data entry. Okay. You and your sales team are working with the customers. You go to that particular customer, you took some orders from him, and the the traditional way was that you take an order from him, you come to your office, you give it to your accountant to enter it in your tally, and then your accountant or the tally operator does it, and then it goes to your delivery or the inventory manager, or someone like that, and then he dispatches that particular item. But now uh, the process has been made much more simpler. Suppose you are at the customer's end and you get a tool to do the entry at that particular place itself. Suppose I'll give an example. Here on the dashboard, we have given you a red plus button, from where you can do some entries for your tally, like the create payment option, create purchase order option, create purchase invoice option, send quotation to your particular parties, create receipt if you have got any payment from a particular party, create sales order, like you received some order and you want to do an order entry, you can do it. Create sales invoice, you want to punch an invoice right now here at this moment, you can do that also. I'll talk about sales order. Suppose I'm at particular place and I want to do an order. Okay, I'll do an order also. Ledger name, suppose I came to air chemicals. Order number, it's an optional thing. It's of 5th September. Okay, and the due date is of 7th. I want to add an item to this. Okay, okay. So uh, I can say air chemicals is purchased wants to purchase books from me. Okay. And the quantity is 3. The tax rates. Okay, the tax rates, the rate which is already there in your tally, which you are already doing entries for the books, those details will be automatically captured here, and definitely you can also alter them right now. Okay. Suppose the rate was 50. Okay. Then you can see the GST is already taken. It's 9% CGST, SGST. If there is any alternate unit or anything, you can directly have it like work it on it from here. Suppose there is an additional ledger you want to add. Suppose there is any sort of discount or any sort of local tax, IGST or something. Suppose here I'll take VAT local 12%, add ledger. So you can see all the details are mentioned over here, like the VAT local 12.5%, discount. If I want to give any discount, suppose I'll take 5%. Okay. So you can see all the things are mentioned on this in the summary. In the item section, it's books, quantity is 3 boxes, rate per box is added, discount is added, HSN or SSE code is added, CGST, SGST is also added, like the GST part. If there is any local taxes or any other ledger you want to add, you can add that, and the total amount of that particular item will be shown. Like it's right now here it's showing 142.5 rupees. Also with this, you want to add any other ledger also. Suppose it was of transportation. Suppose you want to add of any transportation or something. Okay, transport charges 100. So here you can see the transport charges are also added. Okay. CGST, SGST on the complete invoice and everything. VAT local, that's also added. Gross total is 285.26 rupees. Narration, if I want to add any other narration. Okay. With this, there are some additional details as well, like who created that entry, who created that sales order, and from where it was created. This is also a tracking feature that you can use. Many of the times it was a request from most of the customers that I want to keep a track that from where my salesperson took that sales order. Okay, because there's a problem with salesperson that they can sit at the home and just call the particular client and just take an order, and then just WhatsApp it to the particular accountant or the tele operator. So here you can see created by Harshit, and that's me, and from where I have created that. Like it's the my location is like captured automatically. And if I just uh, okay, the order created successfully. Now suppose I want to see this order, I'll just come in the report section in my entries and in sales order. Here you can see my order is still pending. Why it's pending? Because it's not yet synced with Tally there. Once my Tally is open, definitely, and with the internet connection, this order will from my desktop application of Biz Analyst, it will directly get synced in Tally, and then again it will get reflected in my mobile application here. So you can also see there's air chemical, the order amount with name, like by Harshit it was created. So owner and the salesperson both will be able to see this at any point of time. Also, you can keep a complete track of these things. So this was a data entry feature. Also, if you want to know about this data entry feature in complete detail, last week already we did a complete webinar on these things. You can just visit our YouTube channel. We have uploaded those webinars over there. You can directly view each and every webinar. This complete webinar of data entry is shown there with each and every entry. So right now I just gave you one entry. I showed you only one entry on high level, but if you want to see a complete analysis, it's there on YouTube. You can view it at any point of time. Okay. Now there must be a question like in the minds of many people, that suppose uh, a salesperson is doing that entry, but for that you need to give that this application to that particular salesperson. So yes, you need to give this application to your particular salesperson. And if there's an also a question of like your data getting leaked to that particular salesperson, you don't want to show your complete data to that particular salesperson. That's also possible. How? I'll show you. Suppose I'm the owner, I want to add salesperson to this application but with restricted access. How I can do that? On the top you can see the company name, demo company. On the left side, a three line button is shown. That's a menu button. In that you can see the user section with the red mark. This is the user section. What I'll do, I'll first of all I'll tell my user to download the mobile application with his own email ID, or with the email ID I create for him, or his company email ID, anything. He will get registered on the Biz Analyst application. Then I'll take his email ID. I'll come here on the mobile application of my own. I'll come in the user section. Here there's a plus button. I just have to mention his name and his email ID. Once I mention his name and his email ID, okay, and I click on OK, the permission tab will be open for me. Right? Suppose first of all he is not the admin, I'm the admin. I will be the only person who will see all the data, a complete data, and he will be able to see only the restricted access that I am going to give him. So first of all I'll tick mark this, like I'll remove this tick mark from the admin. Then suppose he is my salesperson and I have created ledger groups in my Tally. Okay, so first of all, select all, like remove that select all, and suppose he is salesperson A for me, and he will work only on his data. Save. Then again, if he's working on particular stock group only, then you will click on stock group, remove the select all button, and according to me, he will be only working on all mobile section. Save. Done. He will be able to see only all mobile section. Access by go down. I'm having two go downs right now in Mumbai and in Pune. So suppose he is going to work only on Pune go down. Done. Access by voucher type. I don't want him to see all the data. Okay. I just want him to he I according to me he should be only able to see his sales, how much he is doing, uh, any outstanding or any sort of that thing. Suppose the receipt part or the payment part or the credit note on the higher end if I want to show him. Okay, and save. Only these entries will be shown to him. Access by screen. uh, we are giving many customized reports that is for the business owners, so definitely we wouldn't like it that any person should be able to see all the reports. So suppose we have four sections right now in our mobile in our application, that is the dashboard, the parties, the items, and the reports. So suppose I don't want him to see all the reports. I just want that in the dashboard he should be able to see the sales, the receivables, and the receipt, nothing else. In the report section also, he should be able to get my entries and nothing else. Rest all the things are for me only, not for him. Just apply. He will be able to see only this particular two screens with the restricted access. Then there's a access for data entry also. Suppose in the access by voucher type, he should be able to take sales order only, or suppose at the higher end he should be able to do receipt entry. That's it. Also, if you want that he should be able to create any ledger from the mobile application or from the stock item, that can also be given the access of. After that, you have created a particular price list in your mobile in your tally, and you want to share the that price list with your user as well. Suppose you are working for wholesale and retail as both the segments. So if you want to give him that access, you can give him, otherwise you can just restrict him. Also for the share access, we have sharing option at every possible page we can give. But suppose you don't want that your salesperson should be able to share these reports with anyone, then you can just remove the tick mark. Still he will be able to share three reports. He will be able to share any invoice. If he is at a particular party and he want to share any invoice, he will be able to see share that. With that, he will be able to share the outstanding reminder of a particular party. He will be also be able to share the uh, ledger report. Suppose I go to L Chemicals and he asks for a ledger report, he will be able to share these things. And then you just have to save it. Suppose you save it, then all the restrictions will be applied. If you don't share it, the restrictions will not be applied. And also, suppose in the near future the salesperson leaves your organization or is replaced by some other salesperson in your organization, then you can definitely remove that salesperson from the mobile application as well. The delete button is given right in front of the salesperson's name. And definitely you can add or you can replace another user on in front in his as his replacement with the same procedure. Click on the plus button and add him like you added the previous one. So definitely this is a completely restricted application for the user. Definitely there are most restrictions that are going to come on the higher level, on the detail level also. So right now this is the analysis and this is the restrictions that you can use for your application. Also, we as biz analyst are a community right now. We are working on many new things. We are taking feedbacks from each and every customer. We try to give solution to each and every problem we are facing, or at least our customers who are facing any problem, and they come up with solution that we can build. We try to give them. But for this we need to increase our horizon. Like you might also be knowing that taking feedback from two people and taking feedback from 20 people, there's a lot more difference in that. So what we came up with, to increase our feedback horizon and to give you much more service than this, we came up with a refer and earn program. There's an additional advantage also with that. Suppose I'll give you example. I'm using this biz analyst application from past 1 year of past 6 months. I like this application, and I have many friends who are using tally, and they can also use this application, and definitely I would like to refer them. But if uh, I don't get any additional benefit, there's a small hiccup for me also. because I'm losing an additional advantage definitely, because I'm having this analysis, they are not having this analysis. But still there are many friends whom I want that they should use this application. What I can do, there's a simple thing, a refer and earn program for all the existing users. Okay, same way, like I'll show you first of all how it is done. On the same menu button I'll go. There's a refer and earn program. This refer and earn it's a link which will have your particular code, particular user code. Okay, you just click on refer and earn, and you can share this link with any person you want. The benefit of this link, once suppose you are sharing it to one of your friends, he clicks on this link and he downloads the mobile application for the first time, then your code will be applied to him. And with this, what will happen, once he takes a trial of 7 days and he purchases the subscription from the mobile application, he and you, both the person, will get 1 month additional subscription. So if I'm the person, if I'm the existing customer, I share this link with 12 other people. Each of them purchases the mobile application, I'll get 12 months free. So you can imagine, an entire year subscription free will be given to him. Definitely this will help us grow, it will help us serve you better. There's a lot more thing in the back end going on right now. And definitely, but this is the smallest reward that we can give to our customers who help us grow, and who can help us get a good amount of feedback also, because we are working on a lot more things and we need a lot of feedback. So this is a simple refer and earn program that we came up. Definitely use it, at least try it for once, because if you try it for once, you will get to know how it works. And if you like it, you can do it more. Because there are right now, this feature was launched around 3 to 4 months back, and right now many of the customers are using this feature and they are working on this. Definitely we are able to grow, and we still want to grow with you guys. So definitely, if at all you have any other feedback also, you can give it to us with this feature or with any other feature at any point of time. Okay, with this I'll end this webinar session. And definitely now the polls are open, the Q&A session is open. If you want to ask anything, you can directly raise a question in the Q&A section, and I'll be happy to answer all those questions. Also, please don't forget like to raise a poll. Definitely it will help us, it will encourage us to come up with such webinars. If you didn't like anything about this webinar, I know my voice is little bit off today. I'm feeling a bit cold, so I'm very sorry for that. But still, other than that, you are if you like this webinar, please give us some feedback that can help us give you a much more service than this. Okay, so we'll start with the Q&A session. Definitely, a lot of questions are already answered from the backend from my team. Uh, so we'll start with the new questions again. Okay, Mr. Kesavan has asked, can I set order number? Will be like that year, month, date, and time. Uh, can you set order number, sir? That I'm considering that you are asking for data entry, the order number for sales order and everything. So right now it's an optional thing, sir, and definitely we are not aware of the series that is going on right now in Tally. So right now, definitely you are not able to do this, but definitely in near future we'll come up with these things as well. Yes, Mr. Kesavan, I understand. You are asking for sales order, but definitely it's a thing in progress. We are working on a lot of things in the data entry part as well. How can I remove some heads in mobile app? Uh, Mr. Dashrath, can you just elaborate what sort of heads you are asking for? Because I'm not able to get an exact idea about it. So if possible, just give a quick uh, elaboration on what you are asking for, sir, please. Okay, there were a couple of guys who were raising their hands in the webinar. So it's a request, sir, if you want to say anything, if you want to give us any feedback, or if you are having some questions, please raise a question. We'll be happy to answer you about that. Okay, we required pending sales order category wise required. Pending sales order category is already there. Suppose, one second, I'll show you also. Uh, okay, I hope you are able to see my screen. Suppose this is my application. I want to see all the pending sales order and purchase order right now that are there in my tally. I'll just go in the report section. Here you can see at the bottom there are pending sales order and pending purchase order. Suppose if I go in sales order by ledger and by item, both I have got this. And there are definitely there are filters also. You can work according to filters as well. You can work on the particular supplier or the particular customer for these reports as well. So I hope so I'm able to like give you the answer for your questions. Okay. Mr. Dashrath has asked again, one of our customer government organization, so no need to see Supu and all. Mr. Dashrath, I'm very sorry, I'm not able to understand your question again. Uh, okay, it can be that you can do one thing, sir. You can just mail us with what is your requirement, so that even our development team will be able to answer it better. They can also get an understanding of what you are asking for. As you said, it's a government organization, then we need to work on it, because if it's something that we can work on a bigger scale, definitely we are interested in working on a bigger scale as well. So it's a request, sir. Please write a mail at help@siliconwinds.com. We'll be happy to answer you at that also. Uh, Mr. Rajnikant Rathod has asked, item part, can you highlight again quickly? Definitely, sir. Sure. One second. Okay. Okay. Here, I hope you are able to see my screen again. Here, it's the item section, or the third section of our application. First of all, you will be able to see the complete amount, the value of the complete amount of the inventory you are having. Okay. Then after that, it is categorized under item, group, and category. In a particular item, we have given you all the items that are there in your tally in your form. Then we are giving you a particular summary according to each and every item. Suppose like in Amazon Kindle, if I go in Amazon Kindle, you get not a detailed summary right now, because it's a dummy company right now for a year of March. But in your application, if you're like getting the data from your tally of your organization, you will be getting a complete summary of your uh, inventory, like of that particular product. Also, with that, you will be able to see the inventory closing. You will be able to see the price list of that particular product. You will be able to see the HSN and SSC code, and you will be also be getting a good amount of summary over there. Right now, I'm not able to show you because it's not there in my dummy data. With that, the customer list and the supplier list, you will get the complete detail of these things. So it's a good amount of and good valuable analysis that we are showing you, and many of the customers have given us a lot of feedback on this. So you can also try it out. Definitely, if there is something that you come up with new things, definitely you can also give us a good amount of feedback. Okay. So, sir, I hope I'm able to like give you a quick insight of this item section. And definitely, if you want to know about more about this, just contact us back. We'll be happy to assist you there also. Mr. Vyom Srivastava has asked, can you enlist the various options we have with Biz Analyst for data entry and reports related to GST? Related to GST, sir, I'm very sorry, but we don't have any GST related reports right now, because our vision right now is to help you increase your business. Because once you increase your business, definitely then there's a option of more GST reports. Right now, our main focus on is basically help you increase your business. Right now, you are supposed at level 10. We want you to with these reports to go on level 11, 12, 13. So that will help you increase, because for GST there are a lot of softwares, there are a lot of companies that are working on GST. The government itself is coming up with new things on GST, but to increase your data, like to increase your business, the data analysis, like hardly any of the companies or the government are working on those things. So first of all, our main agenda or the main vision we are having is to help the MSME segment to grow to next level. Mm. Okay, Mr. Dashrath is asking, government organizations not required inventory related features. So can we customize dashboard? Basically, sir, okay, I got your point. Basically, right now we are not able to use any customization. We have many more things in the pipeline. Definitely, you can give a feature request that we work on. We create like most of the customer gives us many feedbacks. We create a feature request in the backlog, and then according to the priority level, because there are many customers who ask for the same feature request, so we take a majority vote out, and then we work on those things first, because we go with the majority. Definitely, if there's a feature request that is there with the majority of them, then definitely we'll work on that also. So you can just raise a feature request from your mobile application, and it's basically raising a ticket. Raise a ticket from mobile application with your feature request, and we'll get back to you. Mr. Vyom Srivastava has asked how to sync Biz Analyst with existing Tally, and can we also use the same for our older companies of previous years to have a better understanding of the previous year business we had? Uh, Definitely, sir, you can do it. Suppose I'll give you an example. Suppose you are having a Tally with a Tally license. Definitely, you might be splitting your companies on year-to-year basis. No issues on that. There's a desktop setup that we need to do that we have to do on your desktop. We'll do that. It's a 5-minute process, nothing hard and fast. We'll sync all the companies from your from your Tally license in your mobile application, and you will be able to see all the companies data. So definitely it's a good thing, like to analyze it on year to year basis. Or definitely if you are also having suppose 3 to 4 years data in a single company, you have not split that, still you can do that analysis. Okay. uh, Nandina Durga Prasad has asked, only group wise only it's uh, coming coming and item wise only available, but category wise not coming. uh, Definitely, sir, it will be according to group wise. And okay, so basically many of the common things are like, most of them category wise is the last thing they try to do the approach on. First thing is the group level and the stock item level. So we also try to move on that on the basic levels first. Definitely, as and when the app starts going on the advanced levels and we try to go on the advanced reports, we'll definitely come up with category level as well. But on the basic level, so we try to give some category in the inventory section. But we have realized that most of the business owners, they try to look on the basic level, the stock item, like they, like how I did with the Amazon Kindle. They just start going with the Amazon Kindle, they try to do a complete analysis of that particular stock, how it is performing, with which party it is performing, why, if it's not performing, then why it is not performing. If your particular item is sorted, then definitely your category and your stock group will definitely come on its track sooner or later. So still, if it's there, if it's need to work to be worked on, we'll definitely work on today or tomorrow at any point of time. uh, Again, the sir has asked, outstanding payment we required product category wise, is it possible? Sir, I would suggest you can use the filter. Uh, Category wise, I first of all we need to check what sort of category you have done, and then only we'll be able to assist you with this thing. So you can use the filters for now, and you can also get back to us with the ticketing system, so that we can at least have a look, or we can understand how you are working, and we can give a possible solution to you, sir. Mr. Aditya Soni has asked, what is the simplest way to create an item-wise party-wise sales report using Biz Analyst? Is it even possible? How can Biz Analyst assist in such cases? Item-wise, party-wise. So are you asking for only sales or for some other thing? Like item wise, party wise, it's simple. We have given the filters over there. Like how I did. I first I started with ledger group, then I went on stock group, then I went on stock item. You can do your permutation combination. You can start with stock group. You can start with stock item. Then in that particular stock item, you can go with the particular salesperson or like the ledger group or the stock group. It's up to you, sir, how you are utilizing those permutation and combination. You can get the report of your desired. So you can try it out, and definitely if there is something which we can utilize or which we can add up to it, then we can work on it, sir. Definitely feedbacks are always welcome. We just need to figure out if is it possible to give or not, because we are working on a lot more things. We have a lot of feature requests in the pipeline which we are working on right now. So definitely, sir, try it out. As I always say, try it out. What all the things that you do in this mobile application is not going to harm your tally's data, or it's not going to do anything in your tally unless and until you do anything else in the tally. So you can try each and every settings, each and every feature. Try to use your own analysis and give us your feedback, because that webinars that we came up that we are coming up with new and new things are all the feedbacks that our customers has given us. So please have a look on in this way also. You will be coming up with new things on your own, sir. Okay, so I guess most of the answers are given by my team in the backend. Still, if we'll wait for some time for new questions. Till that time, the polls are open. You can also give us a poll like how was the like webinar you liked. Are you using this application? What all features you are using this in this application? And let us know if there are any like feedbacks that you want to give. Also, the feedbacks after this also you can give with the mail. You can mail us, you can raise a ticket, you can call us at any point of time. So we'll wait for some like 5 to 10 minutes, or I don't think so there will be much time for it, but still we'll wait for some time. Okay, Mr. Aditya has asked, is it possible to automatically update payment due date based on invoice created date and permissible number of due days? uh, Sir, first of all, it's the due dates that we are capturing is related to tally. First of all, whenever you create a ledger in tally, you create a particular due date for him. Suppose 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or anything of that sort. We take first of all we take those filters for credit days and credit limit. After that, if in a mobile application you want to view this data in your own will, like you want to view this for due the payments due today. Okay, I'll give you a small example. Suppose I want to see that all the payments that are getting due today, then I can view this in my mobile application in the outstanding receivable section. Or suppose if I want to see greater than 30 days, like from last 30 days, who has like the payments that I have not received since last 30 days and whose overdue is already done. So there's a lot of analysis, a lot of small features which you can try, and there are a lot of small analysis, I would say, but a greater impact. As I already always say, there's a much more thing than a small analysis and a small button over there. Try it out. Still, there are many more YouTube videos that we posted for sales analysis and outstanding analysis. Those are short videos of 3 to 4 minutes. Try those features in those videos as well. After viewing those videos, and you will be able to come up with new analysis also. Okay, in stock, it's showing item wise and group wise and category wise. Same way we required pending sales order, and is it possible? Okay, right now it's not there, I know, but you can raise a feature request. If it's possible, definitely our development team will work on it. Just as I said, it's based on priority. If a lot of people are asking for it right now, then definitely we'll work on it. But if a lot of people are asking for some other feature, then we go with the majority, and definitely sooner or later, today or tomorrow, we'll work on each and everything. So thank you so much for this feature request. I understood your feature request. You want the same item wise option in this pending sales and purchase order as well. So got it. I'll also note it out at my end and definitely raise a feature request so that it's there in the backlog, that in the task system also. Okay, so no more new questions, but definitely you try the application at your end, and also the offers are live with the multiple device offer, with the data entry and check-in and checkout feature that is still free of cost with no additional charges, and also with the 1 month additional offer if you purchase within 7 days of your trial, and that too you have to purchase online. So it's according to that will. Please have a look on in our application in the like limited time period so that you can also avail these offers. And with that we'll conclude with the webinar. I hope most of you have done with the polls, and if at all you have not done, please, we are there for more 2 minutes. Please give us a poll so that we know how was the webinar, did you like or not. So it's all from my side. Get We'll see you back again in the next Saturday on next webinar, uh, and we'll come up with new features and new products as well, or new webinars as well. Thank you.